fuck, I missed it.
Everybody's gonna hate me for saying this, but these and the 46s are my two favorite colors.
Second out.
This is a Brooklyn-bound C local train. The next stop is 116th Street.
Let me not record anybody.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.